Hello, beautiful Sagittarius seekers, seers, shifters, spirits of the world. Wow, that was dramatic, Morgane. Welcome to the Existential Shift. Grateful to have you here. I appreciate your time. Let's see how we can guide you for the next month. Working with the Steampunk Tarot. It's gorgeous. What do my Saggies need to know? I'm picking up on massive release of some sort, purification process, healing process. Wow. I got, interesting, Temperance and Eight of Wands in the reverse. As I was saying, healing process. So this is actually a good thing. I know alchemy. The process of alchemy, of unifying two different matter substances into creating a third bigger than the sum of its pieces, sometimes magical attributes type of matter, new matter, requires first, before you mix the two, first purify each separately. Right now, you are called / guided or are at a stage where you are being stripped off the layers, the dead skin. Stripped off the dead skin. Peeled off the layers of gunk. You know, like when you go through an extreme like facial cleansing, and it's like you see how the pores and how dirt literally catch up in the pores. Only emotional. I mean, some of you are doing so physically, exterior, inner. But before you can move forward with full speed, Saggy, you gotta reverse engineer the substance that you've been to become the pure aspect of you. First, you gotta be the pure aspect of the matter that is you. The other person needs to do that too. The other person, the career opportunity, whatever. Within anything, right? When you're trying to create a new universe for you. When you're trying to kind of bring down the best absolute timeline for you. Watch my bonus for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo that I did for July mid-month. Specifically the message that I started with for Taurus. I feel like it kind of connects somehow for you for this one. Before you can do that, before you can truly align with a better, more suitable, more desired timeline, before you can merge with another substance and create magic, you gotta go through the purification. And that's what you're doing right now. I picked up on it in the beginning, right? Before the cards, and then the cards kind of added their oomph to it, their explanation. Okay. So before we mix the energies, we're doing this. Good job, Sagittarius. I know it's not easy for you. You tend to want to storm to the outside, but this tells you storm to the inside and peel. You're aiming your bow, right? The Pegasus, the Chiron, I forget the name. I know it in Hebrew. Not a Pegasus. Chiron is symbolized by that. Kentaur. Possibly you know it as centaur. Half horse, half man. That's you, Saggy. That's your archetype. You want to aim to the outside, right? But this Kentaur, centaur, is also in the mythic tarot the high priest, the Hierophant, the wounded healer that constantly heals others, but is actually in actuality he's on a journey to heal an injury, a wound that he cannot heal. So he tries to look for the cure in others that he helps. Not right now. Tend to the injury inside. I mean, yes, of course, be there for your people as normal, but simultaneously, spiritually, energetically. The movement ought to be inside. The swirl of your energy, that hurricane, needs to be inside clearing things. I'm picking up on, for those of you who know Reiki, there's a symbol called Seiheki. Work with that. If you don't know Reiki, you can go to a Reiki practitioner and ask them to incorporate Seiheki within you. But Seiheki does that. Really, really does whatever it is, what I'm tapping into right now. For my patrons who can book a reading with me, you can add Reiki session, specifically if this speaks to you. Because I'm a Reiki practitioner too. I'm sorry, I'm picking up on a question. In order to book a reading with me, you need to be a patron of mine. Patreon is linked below. Okay. You don't have to do that. You can do that process within yourself. I wasn't just trying to kind of shove, upsell myself. I'm just saying it's a possibility if you want to do that with me. But you can do that with yourself regardless of the Seiheki, or you can do it with a Reiki practitioner that you know, or you can do it for yourself if you are one. Okay. Move along, Morgane. Justice card. Ooh, a lot fell. Sorry, I'm trying to grab them. It's like a whole mess over here. Wow. My gosh. 8 of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Wands, and 10 of Wands in the reverse. Sorry. That's so weird. I put it on silence. I was sure I put it on silence, and now it's loud. But I did put it on silence. Sorry, Saggy. Okay. Justice, 8 of Pentacles in the upright, then Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands in the reverse. We have 2 8s. Speaking of the process of alchemy, symbol of infinity twice, one in the reverse, one in the upright. All fire elements are in the reverse. You're immutable fire, Sag. Okay. And we have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. So is Temperance is also the fire element mixed with water element. It's also in the reverse. What we do have here in the upright is air and earth. Steady. Diligent. Precise. Attention to detail. Earth. And justice here is saying you've got to be accurate. You've got to be precise with what it is that you're doing right now, Saggy, because it seems to be important. Clear in your head about the plan. Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's like, if you won't pay attention to detail, you will outburn yourself. You'll burn yourself out. 10 of Wands in the upright is exhausting. 10 of Wands in the reverse, it's like you gotta be not ruled by your will. Your will is here to serve you and to work with, but not to over-empower you. Overpower you. If you're working on a contract, pay close attention to the detail. Doesn't matter how much you want it. If you really, really want it, and then don't cross the T's and dot the I's, it will go into a swirl of a loss. Look at the detail. They say the devil is in the detail. God is in the detail. Goddess is in the detail. Athena, goddess of justice, is in the detail. Ma'at, goddess of justice, is in the detail. See how I brought you the Greek version and the Egyptian version? It's something, something. We also specifically in this Justice card have tarot cards and balancing scale between the feather and jewelry. This is the archetype of Ma'at, sitting, waiting for you to come after you die to test if your heart is lighter than a feather. Is your heart lighter than your will? And when I say your will, I'm being sarcastic in regards to your ego mixing with your will, but you don't know how to tell the difference. And that's probably the thing that you need to purify out. Do you actually want it now? Or does your ego want it now? To prove a point. If it's someone that you want right now, is it about them or is it about having them? Humans are not trophies. They are hearts, spirit, soul, a world, a lifetime. Honor them by paying attention to the detail of the connection with them. This is about the balancing act of the two of you, right? The Libra is also here with justice. It's about your needs and it's about their needs. Show me more, please, for Saggy. For August, have I mentioned? Time is fluid. Whenever you're watching this, show me more for Saggy, please. We are in the we are in the semifinals. We've made it through the quarterfinals. We're very, very close to being number one, but I need you guys to make me one and to keep me one. Tables can be turned like that any minute. We just have a few days to make this journey count. I need you. If you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about, either way, link is below in the description box. Press it. Cast your vote once a day, every day, for moi, Morgane, and for the Existential Shift, so we can be on the cover of a global magazine. We've done so much and we are so, so close. Let's not stop now. Let's kick into gears and move fast. This is separate from the reading. This is about a different journey. Let's expand this movement. Let's help me gain an amazing award. You can reciprocate the love for my readings and for the time that I'm giving and for the energy and for the knowledge by pressing a button once a day, every day, for just a few days, and it will mean the world for me. I show up here every month with 14 videos for you for free. 13 signs and then an extra something for the live, etc. And I'm doing so much bonus content right now for everyone. So it would be great if you'll join the ride or not leave the ride at a very critical time. Ask your friends, ask your social media friends, ask your family. Cast warrior votes if you can. It goes to such a wonderful cause, to building homes for injured veterans that are suitable for their handicap. I'm sorry. So good cause, supporting me, reciprocating the love, and winning. I know how close we are. I know the girls in the lead are they have a very small difference between them. So when we pass one, we pass several. They have a very similar energy. They're the same in a way. And they symbolize something specific in a way that we need to overcome and pass. This is the journey of the divine feminine waking up with her glory. Us as an extension of her. Come on, seekers. I need you guys. We can do this. We can do this. Talk to your kids. They're great on social media. Let them do it. Let them go into their WhatsApp groups and Instagram and Facebook and whatever. TikTok. And let them spread the word. Morgane, the Existential Shift. And tell me your vision. Write it in the comment. How do you imagine it looking? I want to know the theme. I want to know what I'm wearing. I love reading those. I love it. See Maxim Magazine Cover Goal 2020 Morgane. Have fun with it. And tell me that you vote. Comment. Every day. I want to know so I can give you a shout out. And thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Okay. It's exciting and excruciating at the same time. It ain't over till the tarot reader speaks. And I say we're still on. And there's no off time to do the on time. We gotta be on it every day. Full power. Because voting gets added up, right? So let's not let them pass us. Let's catch up and pass. I believe in us. I do. All right. I'm so hyped on the Saggy energy. Back to my Sagittarians, please. Show me more for August about this. For their reading. Wow, with the reversals. Chariot in the reverse. Do not drive too fast. Do not move too fast. Now we're back to your specific situation, Saggy. If you plan a trip, plan it. Be cautious with the drive. Some things may not work smoothly. If you're driving, check the car first. There's a past lifetime journey that is coming up that didn't end well in a past lifetime. Wow. 8 of Cups in the reverse. That you're trying to undo somehow, and this is the third 8, something very, very karmic with justice here. That you're trying to resolve, undo somehow, your spirit is, but it won't be resolved by repeating the same thing. So this is the opportunity to do it differently. I'm picking up on a wheel specifically. Some of you that are driving, please check your wheels. That they're not like without air, or there's no like holes in them. That's very specific though. Especially if you're going on a long drive. This isn't foreseeing an accident. This is preventing an accident. It's very, very different. Thank you, Tarot. Three eights. Something very, very karmic. Just coming back into the surface. Something from the past. That your spirit is still trying to heal from. Queen of Pentacles. A woman. I'm picking up on something from a past lifetime, so I'm trying to process it. Yeah, my God, with the confirmation, judgment. It wants to be able to work. So, a woman from a past lifetime has sent you off somehow on a dangerous journey. Something didn't end well. And you've met this woman in this lifetime. But it's not, I'm not picking up on now you met her. This is someone you've known for a long time. This is someone you've known for a long time, possibly a decade. A love-hate situation. Your spirit had you fall in love with her if you're a man. This is something very specific, so stay tuned until we move past it, because someone needs to hear this, if it's not yours. Your spirit had you fall in love with her to maintain the connection to her for the reason of resolving that trauma or that pain or that sense of betrayal in a way. Interesting. Is it resolved? Is it resolved? Is it resolved? Is it resolved? Queen of Swords. By someone else. Interesting. So someone or something comes in and cuts that out. And makes it resolved. They accelerate the resolution. See how this queen that we see here, the one that I've created this, 8 of Cups in the reverse, Chariot in the reverse, right? And then there's judgment, there's awakening, a resolution in this lifetime. And it gets done and cut and looked towards the new and open. We'll see more cards now through this Queen of Swords here. We'll also finish up with Animal Spirit. And then the extended will be a love extended. We're going to go deeper into you and your person of interest. We'll see probably one of those characters will come up. That's how it usually works. But we'll see what comes up. We're seeing into your mind space and heart space, their mind space and heart space, the dynamic between the two of you, the intricacies, and then how it all unfolds throughout the month. And we also finish up with messages from the runes for love. So if you're interested in that, link is below. You can find it on Vimeo and on Patreon for unlimited streaming for my patrons. Okay, but show me more for Saggy about this. Or even regardless, if for Saggies we don't echo with this. What else do we need to see from this? Show me more for this Queen of Swords. Page of Swords and Strength. Amazing. So this Queen of Swords there's a lot of conversations here. This is Queen of Swords and Page of Swords. There's a lot of communication back and forth, either texting, conversations, a lot of conversations, okay? This could be a therapist, a psychologist, a friend, a romantic partner, but someone that there's a lot of communication with in regards to matter of strength, inner strength, spiritual strength, philosophical, energetic strength. See how she takes the thorn out of this lion's paw? And it's like the lion surrenders to her because she's healing it. There's... Saggy, I feel like either you doing it for someone else or someone else doing that for you, but I'm picking up someone doing that for you, I'll be honest, but because these are general readings, you can reverse the roles. You know how we start with healing the wounded healer, healing the wounded beast. You're either healing a wounded beast or you are being healed as a wounded beast by someone. When I say beast, I mean something wild that couldn't completely be free because they had something constantly at their tail or a thorn in their palm, right? Palm. And here we have the infinity symbol above. We'll take it as the 4th 8. This is a very, very karmic, long overdue resolution and healing. After possibly a long time in this lifetime that you were affected by it, based on very intense past lifetime that caused this now. And there's just complete cutting out of it. From Judgment and on. Judgment, Queen of Swords, Knight. Oh, it's Knight of Swords, not Page of Swords. Even better. That even strengthens the aspect of the savior slash healer aspect of this. It's funny, in my profile, I chose my profile picture of a picture where I'm like all lightnings and bolts, and I'm like looking up to the sky, and next to it is a poem that I wrote referring to myself as a beast. I am a beast of raw energy, held by mastered self-control. Je m'appelle Morgane, je suis une bête sauvage. I'm telling you this so you'll understand that when I say beast, I don't mean like in the negative connotation of it. I think my seekers understand. Beautiful, Saggy. Sorry. Right, animal spirit. Let's see if that brings up anything, and we'll definitely have some fun in the extended. Animal spirit, please, for my Saggies, for the month of August, for Leo season. It's going to be a very meaningful month for you. Some sort of truth is coming out, exposed, spoken, that heals, that corrects something, corrects a wrong, undo an injustice of some sort, an imbalance, something that you've worked really hard for a long time and it kept feeling like you're not getting results. Something with the energy is liberated, but it's with the dynamic of someone else, Saggy. Someone with the sword of truth. Animal spirit. I'm picking up on a question. Yes, I teach tarot. I have a tarot masterclass, Bunkai, the secret applications of tarot. You can find it in the description box. It's 90 pre-recorded classes, and it goes deep. It's for beginners and professional tarot alike, and even just for people who want to go through a shamanic spiritual journey. I picked it up because of the strength card here that really symbolizes a shamanic journey. So for those of you who want to go on that journey, be beneficial. There's also Karmic Shift and Liberation. And I did a special for the 2020s. So anyone who feels really entangled in like karmic gunk, I welcome you to watch it. I'm waiting for the cards. Animal Spirit for Saggy for August. More shuffling, okay? Sea Serpent really connects with the end of the reading. Tarantula. Wow, okay. You have 4 cards. Normally I pull only 2 or 3. Here we go. Sea Serpent and Tarantula, followed by the Crow and Golden Egg. Saggy, you're sitting on a treasure of some sort. And perhaps it was hidden from you in one way, shape, or form. A treasure of knowledge, a treasure of love, a treasure of finances. It could be tangible. I don't know. But a truth is, you recall something. You either receive a message in your dream that triggers an intuitive hit that then makes you ask the right questions, and then you get the answers. This is something that was hidden from you that you get picked up on. Either someone says something that triggers it, or you have a dream or an intuitive realization, and you become the guardian of it. You become the keeper of it. You're like, I will not be derailed again. I will not have it taken from me again. You see here, it's very interesting. Like, it's really golden and bright. And here the tarantula is like, you see, it's almost like it's laying down on a very golden, bright energy. And it's like in a cycle, a web of, it's really great cards, but it's just like I'm picking up intuitively. This is an intuitive reading of the spirit animals. There was this golden egg was hidden behind a web of confusing communication that I feel like was a little bit manipulative and intentional by someone in your environment. And this crow's energy, a messenger from beyond the veil, is more powerful than the tarantula. The tarantula is hiding this light. The crow is sitting on it, protecting it, making sure it's safe. I feel like there's higher forces involved that might be delaying a takeover of some sort for your benefit, to make sure that this golden egg of yours remain yours and protected and safe, that the treasure remains yours. This could also be an individual in your life, Sagittarius, that is protective over you, and even though you don't know it or don't understand it, they find a way to protect what's yours for you. The crow is a very mystical, shamanic-like energy, so it can either be someone from beyond the veil, not in the living realm, or someone in your life that is very powerful energetically and spiritually and intuitively. This was amazing. I will see you in a second in the extended or any of the other readings. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, press the bell button to receive notifications. Thank you for voting. It means a lot to me. Put on your alarm clock, put on the sticky note, and show me the love. I need you now, Seeker. Stay magic, stay true. I love you.